Hey guys, I miss you. I just did some Flipgrid videos and shared them, so make sure you look out for those. The last thing that we learned in the first quarter was practical problems, which is another word for word problems. Again, all these papers, if you go to the very top and you look at the links, there's a link for all these materials, all these notes that I've gone through for the first quarter, and it'll be like that for, oh, excuse me, I burped, for all the quarters. So for the practical problems, I just wanted to go over the 3 different strategies that we've taught you. You guys have been solving word problems ever since you started school. So I just, again, wanted to go over the strategies with you. The first one was CUBES, which is an acronym for circle the important numbers, underline the question, box the keywords, eliminate extra information, solve and check. So for example, in this problem, the important numbers here, we see 256 square feet. That's the only number we have. I should circle that, that makes sense. Then we need to underline the question, which is what is the largest side length she can have the sides of the sandbox be? B, box the keywords. Keyword, square, because remember, if we're trying to solve the area of a square, the side length times the side length is going to give us that area. Again, square feet. That tells us that we need to be multiplying those 2 side lengths together to get that total number for the area. Eliminate extra information. There's really nothing in here that they're trying to use to confuse us. Sometimes they'll throw in extra numbers that you don't need, but right now we don't need to do anything for E. And then S, you'd solve and make sure you check your work. Make sure your answer makes sense. Then we had RICE for our second strategy. The R stands for restate the problem. The I stands for illustrate. You want to draw a picture. C stands for calculate. You need to do the math. And then E, you would evaluate. So for this problem, it says Amy was trying to put lengths of atoms in ascending order. She found that silver is 1.6 times 10 to the negative 10 meters, hydrogen is 2.5 times 10 to the negative 11 meters, Caesium is 2.6 times 10 to the negative 10 meters, and aluminum is 1.25 times 10 to the negative 10 meters. What order should she put them in? So to restate the problem here, I would say that we need to put the numbers in order. They tell us they want ascending order. So that means we want the order to be ascending, so from the smallest to biggest. That's what we need to do. That's restating the problem. So to illustrate, you could draw pictures of those atoms and show that one is a smaller number, a medium number, bigger number. That might help you calculate. You could do the math, move those decimal points, do the work there, and then evaluate, does your answer make sense? So again, illustrate, draw a picture, calculate, do the math, evaluate, check your work. I forgot yellow, that's okay. And then the last strategy that we taught y'all was UPSC. If I can get my papers moved. Again, UPSC is an acronym for understand the problem, make a plan, decide what you're going to do and how you're going to solve the problem. S, you actually solve it. And then C, check your work. And it tells you in this one, on all those squares, what you need to make sure that you're doing. If you have questions on any of these strategies, please ask us. Otherwise, go ahead and do the practice problems that go along with this. Please email us. We miss you.